comedic star of Cheech and Chong and the author of The Eye. Chong joins us right now. Very good to have you, Tommy. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for having me.
What do you make of this whole mess and at least Nugent's proposal? Hey, let's quit making this complicated.
It's more political crap, you know. I mean, we've had this immigration problem since the beginning of time, you know.
So what do you think it's a problem?
It's a problem?
Yeah.
Only if you make it a problem. You know, it's a natural occurrence. You know, it's like trying to stop birds migrating south, you know.
All right, but when you start out your career,
yeah.
How many illegals do you think were here?
Well, my career? You know, I started my career as an illegal. I'm from Canada. I had to sneak down here to work for about 5 years before I finally got a green card.
All right, so the fact we have 12 million and some say upwards of 20 million, Tommy, you don't think this is getting out of hand and that this country can kind of ill afford this growing issue of people coming in?
It's a red herring, you guys. You know, I mean, it's just something, you know, the Bush administration dug out just to keep everybody's attention off what these guys are doing.
It was the Bush administration that tried to come with a rather moderate solution that even Ted Kennedy backed. So it's not really the Bush administration pushing this, right?
Well, sure it is.
Tommy, are you aware of what went down to defeat today? Are you aware that this was a fairly moderate way to rein in on the immigration mess, and that this was something that was supported by both Ted Kennedy and President Bush?
It shows you what happens when you have a moron running the country.
Well,
you see, a couple of years ago, we had a genius running the country, and we were everything was fine. Even the there was no immigration problem.
There was no illegal immigration problem back then?
No, not a problem.
So when Tommy, when George Bush took office, then all of a sudden everyone wanted to be here illegally.
All of a sudden, no. You shifted the attention to that. The problem is, it's like trying to enforce jaywalking laws in New York City. Okay, there's a law against jaywalking, obviously, in New York City, and if you enforced it, you know, the law's there, you should enforce it.
So when southern Texas towns and schools and hospitals are losing money faster than they're taking it in to deal with this issue, are they just imagining that?
Somebody's making money.
So who's making money? Who's making money?
Well, obviously the factories that employ these guys are making money. The construction industry is making money. The hotel industry is making money. All the jobs that these people are fulfilling, they're not just coming up here to live and to go to, you know, and not pay taxes. They're all paying taxes. They're all
every single one of them.
If you want to solve this problem,
you know unequivocally, Tommy, they're all paying taxes.
You know how to solve this problem?
How?
Do it, China. Look at China. China put up a wall many years ago, and it failed miserably, and the wall is still there. And so look at China. What happens if you put up the wall? Well, it's the same thing.
Do you think there is a limit, Tommy, to how many people we can absorb in this country, and that there should be a procedure?
No limit. No limit.
No limit at all.
No limit.
No limit at all.
And not only that, but look at this. Look at this. These are descendants from original the Americans that were here before we were, before the Europeans.
Tommy, you're not going to get into this argument that we stole their land and they're just reclaiming it, are you?
No, I'm just saying they should have free right of passage.
Okay, but Tommy, you know, I got to ask you, I love you dearly. You're hysterical, but you're not back on any of that stuff you used to be doing,
what?
Right? You're not smoking any of that stuff you used to, right?
Absolutely. I smoke every day.
All right, well,
you should too.
Then
your eyes would be open to see what's going on.
But what I'm asking you is,
America is being run by a moron. You know what a moron is?
Tommy, you
this
don't
guy
like this
that's running the country is a moron.
Like this
get rid of the moron. You're going to get rid of the moronic problems that he causes.
Do you like Ted Kennedy?
He's okay.
All right, he's not a moron.
He's not the most brilliant guy in the world. If he was, he'd be president.
Well, that's actually a good point.
Wasn't Ted the guy that went on the joyride with the girl?
But Tommy, then you're saying that the failure of this legislation today, which was shepherded through Congress by, among others, Ted Kennedy, that they're all morons, right?
That's what he was given. This is a moron running the country. Don't you understand?
Why do you hate President Bush so much?
Because he's a moron. He's got us in wars. He's got us. There's $1 trillion deficit. that they can't account for? Come on, this is what the Justice Department is stonewalling. I mean, the
Tommy, this moron then, who is overseeing one of the strongest economies this nation has ever had.
Oh, give
not
me
bad
a break.
for a dumb guy, right?
Give me a break. Strongest economy? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you tell that to the people that are losing their houses now.
All right, so there's nothing good you see going on in the economy, and the fact that we have up to 12 million illegals coming to this country to respond to that good economy and take advantage of it, you don't think that is at all indicative of a strong economy, and maybe the president should get at least a little bit of credit for that?
Well, you know what he should get credit for? He should get credit for fooling the people for 2 terms. That's what he should get credit for.
All right, well, Tommy, it's great having, because you speak your mind. You know, people can agree or disagree. You're never disagreeable. But
hey,
Tommy,
let me tell you the solution. Do you want to hear the solution?
I wish I could, Tommy, because we're out of time
here. Come on, I'll give you the solution.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. We gave you more time, but I do want you back, Tommy. You were great.
You just want to talk about the problem, but you don't want to talk about the solution.
It's so true, buddy. So true.